All right, so today we're going to check out one. It's why Korean Jessica Lee gave up her K-pop dreams to become a Filipino YouTuber. Let's check it out.
Experiences and everything that the Philippines has given me, really the me of now would not exist at all. I'll be probably much of a way more stiff person, I feel like, really. So the Philippines is really now a home for me.
Coming up, a Korean YouTuber dedicates her entire channel to celebrating Filipino culture and its people.
They're good people, man.
Everybody, I'm Bonnie Logroño, the writer and director of The Filipino Story.
And I'm Cassie Domingo, the voice of The Filipino Story.
All right, so once again, Cassie, I have a story about Filipino culture that I want to share with you.
That's really exciting. I'm so excited to hear about this.
Awesome, but before I share it, I just was wondering, what do you think about Korean culture?
I love their food. Their Korean barbecues and their kimchi.
안녕하세요.
Everything. I could just
Right?
down it every single day. I love it.
I think we had Korean food for Christmas.
Insert photo here. Just kidding. But also, I think with their K-drama.
Yeah.
Really have enjoyed Crash Landing on You. Shout out to that.
They're really good at storytelling, huh?
Amazing.
They are.
They're so good.
Well, that's good to know that you're a fan of Korean content.
They're
or
K-pop
Korean
as well.
stories, because the person I'm going to show you the story of today is a Korean storyteller who loves Filipino culture.
I love that. That's interesting. Oh, we could switch
Yeah,
culture fast.
Nice.
So it's super awesome. Her name's Jessica Lee.
Oh, I'm seeing her in your story.
Yeah. She's a good friend now, and we're gonna watch her story about her Philippine experience.
Awesome. Okay, let's do this.
So my name is Jessica Lee, and I'm a Korean content creator based here in the Philippines. I moved to the Philippines in 2009, and I was 8 years old by then. It's my parents' decision, and they made the decision because they wanted to let us learn English. And that was a very common practice in Korea. They send off children to the Philippines to learn English.
Ah.
Only thing I had in my mind was just excitement, honestly. Like, I was not scared. I was just so excited by the idea that I'm going to ride a plane for the first time. I'm going to go abroad for the first time. And I'm going to go to the Philippines where mangoes is famous.
Mangoes.
Because I was so young. So
Yes.
the image of the Philippines is just mangoes. Like, the Philippines is mangoes.
Delicious.
That's it. And if you ask me when was the happiest moment of my life, it's going to be that year of 2009 when I first came to the Philippines and met my Filipino English teachers. Every day in the morning you hear those, and then you have to pump the water to get the water.
She seems so excited, bro.
It was really a
Yeah.
trad setting, and I just loved my life there so much. What the teachers did to open my mind up is through food. They started bringing Milo,
Yeah.
pandesal, siomai, pancit canton. They introduced to me all these like Filipino snacks and food. So I was just so happy that they gave me all these food, and it was so good. I still remember that pancit canton I had with the pandesal was so good. That was like, I still remember it vividly. Wow, Filipino food is like so good. So naturally, I grew this connection with my teachers. And just naturally, we just got so close to each other. So naturally, my English just got better because I had the will to communicate with them because I love them so much. That was just joy and happiness for me. So like no worries, no concerns, just pure happiness. And my neighbors there, I was just so happy just playing with them. So that memory was just too strong for me that I think that first year in the Philippines played
Made a lot,
in
yeah.
shaping me into who I am today. So yeah, I'm just really thankful for the Philippines and to my teachers for giving me just the perfect image.
And your parents, of course, right?
Trust that we've formed together and the sense of connection that we felt was so big that it just really lasted forever. And I'm not gonna like sugarcoat by saying that every Filipino is like that, but then mostly a lot of people would really come to us with that genuine helping hand.
Yeah, that's
why
true.
That time in the Philippines was the happiest time of my life. As I got older, I flew back and forth Korea and the Philippines a lot. I graduated my elementary school in the Philippines. After that, I went back to Korea to pursue my dream as a
Hey, K-pop.
and I went back to the Philippines in 2017. In 2020, the pandemic hit. I had to go back to Korea, and I was forcefully stuck in Korea.
Forcefully, 2 years.
And we just couldn't go back. So I feel like because for 2 years the Philippine border was closed, that also boosted my will to really go back to the Philippines. But fundamentally, I really wanted to go back because I started taking content creation full time. So I had to make content that really resonated with me, and that was really something that had to do with Filipino culture. So I would already define my identity being like half Filipino and half Korean, I would say. People would laugh at that, but I would say that. And so that's why I would make Filipino and Korean content. And because I was based in Korea.
Is she half Filipino, half Korean? Because I swear she was full Korean, but she just tells people she's half Filipino. Let me know in the comments down below.
There were a lot of limits into exploring the kind of content I wanted to make. I wanted to make deeper stories, basically. I wanted to tackle. So I decided to fully come back. And that is the time my conscious decision made without my parents' decision. It's just my pure decision to really come back to get a place and to live by myself to pursue content creation. So the Philippines is really now a home for me.
Well done.
So my dream, I guess, as a content creator is to really make the content creation world in the Philippines more diverse. Because there are a lot of different content out here in the Philippines, but I just feel like there are still more beautiful stories that should be made about the Philippines. It's not enough, basically. There are more and more things about the Philippines that has to be explored and has to be showcased better. There's actually a lot. That's my goal, really, to kind of boost that creative trigger to prove that the Philippines is worthy of making content about, to prove
it is.
Filipino stories
There's plenty
are
of things
worth telling. And it's really beautiful. Yeah,
Philippines very diverse.
More creators and storytellers really find that beauty and try to incorporate that in their content. That's about the Philippines. Because the world really needs to know the beauty of these people and this culture. Seeing how these Filipinos work so hard, it's so inspiring. Ever since I was growing up, I really saw it from so many Filipinos. They're really supporting their family. And I can really see that since day one, how much they take family as #1 priority. I was touched by that, to see how many OFWs.
That's one thing I could say about Filipinos.
For their
family's always first.
That, spirit until the end. It's not temporary. That's actually a big thing, especially coming from
the family thing is something that's lost in North America, to be honest. Like most families nowadays in North America don't last very long.
A more individualistic society, that's almost impossible to do. But that dedication and that love they have for the family, for that sense of community, that spirit is just too strong, and that just really resonated with me a lot growing up until now. I think that spirit has to be really also what I'm so impressed about and I wish to really absorb.
This is beautiful, man.
That's actually one part I really love too. How everyone's my kuya and ate.
Kuya and ate.
I love these voiceover even. This is the wisdom from them that we have to learn now. It's amazing. It's amazing, honestly. And I think it's great that you're making also videos like this. I think that's really inspiring and great. And also the entire story, watching it, it's like it's a flashback of my own life story as well. The party, the family gatherings, the karaoke, the food, the different nature. I think all of these, I'm very thankful. And this animation, it definitely
It's I can relate to what she says about the happiest moment. Like honestly, 5 years ago, it's been 5 years since I've been to the Philippines, and I can say every single day whenever I think about the Philippines, I really think that I truly enjoyed myself. That was some of the greatest moments of my life in the Philippines. Went to karaoke with some friends I made there. Hang out with my buddy Jeff. Jeff's a really good guy. I feel like you guys have probably seen Jeff in every single Filipino video that has a vlogger in the Philippines. Definitely see him. Jeff's a great guy. He loves willing to help and show you around. I remember going out to the Mac events, the Mackie events, you know, from the TNT boys, going to Showtime. That was amazing. I remember giving back to the kids in La Union. I remember hanging out with Glenn. Glenn is a great guy. He has a school in the Philippines. He's from Japan. He has a school in the Philippines. They give back. I remember helping them. Going to Cebu, some of the greatest places in Cebu. Oslab. Going to Oslab was amazing. Meeting new people in Oslab. Meeting friends in Cebu. I remember meeting Sam. Sam was amazing. She showed me around. She was a great person. I just remember a lot of good things in the Philippines. Like I can honestly say that I can say that some of my fondest moments of my life has been in the Philippines. Like some of the greatest trip that I've ever took for 3 months was in the Philippines. I've never stayed anywhere else besides Canada for 3 months on a trip just because I enjoyed it. I remember I left the Philippines and came back the same year because I wanted to spend more time in the Philippines. And that's how much I really enjoyed it. So yeah, I can relate. I can see what she's talking about.
Experiences and
I like
She
this.
was watching, she already started with a smile. I love that. And I was like, yeah, okay, thank you, Jessica.
What do you think of her reaction?
I think it's really interesting how someone with a completely different culture can watch these animated videos and have it resonate with them. I mean, I don't think it takes much to relate to the Filipino story. You come here for a few days and you'd already get a glimpse of it. Like all of the clips that we're showing would become very familiar to you. You come in and they just welcome you and they just let
Yeah.
you experience literally everything there is about being Filipino. I remember this thing that you noticed and that you pointed out when you first landed in the Philippines.
Oh, yeah.
I picked you up from the airport, you came, and then when we entered this mall, the security
guard.
you come in and you walk in and you were just smiling from ear to ear, and I was like, why are you smiling? You came and you was like, yeah, they were just like, good afternoon, sir. And
Yeah.
afternoon, sir.
Always polite.
I was like, that's so right. That is such a Filipino trait. The way they say good afternoon and good morning in the Philippines.
Every time.
It's just like they're welcoming you already with a song.
Yeah,
You know, it's
They have like a melodic way of saying
yeah. It's probably why we're like karaoke
Good
capital.
singers.
Yeah. They love singing.
Good singers.
we sing all our words.
We sing everything, even good afternoon. And when you called that out, I was like, dang, that's really Filipino. And that's the truth of being Filipino. Jessica comes in, not even a Filipino, and watches our stories, and it's so familiar to her because we are so eager to share our culture and our traditions with literally anyone who would listen. Yeah, who comes, even if you wouldn't want to listen. I mean, security guard just goes, good afternoon, sir. And it's like
Yeah.
so good.
Right. And to the point where she saw the episodes and it was like she was watching a flashback of her experiences here in the Philippines, as if we were telling her story. I feel like as one of the people who created this animated series, like that's like, wow, that's awesome that it had that effect.
Great job, man.
Something like Jessica.
Now,
Incredible.
even switched to the voice.
Yeah, she loved the voiceover.
You, Jessica. No, but okay, so there's a big thing in the world right now about representation and everything, right? And I feel like people want to see themselves in like Disney characters and all of these different things. But creating the Filipino story is, I think, an amazing way to represent the Philippines, where people who are strangers to their culture or people who somehow felt distant from their culture and don't even like their culture can look at that and see, hey, there is beauty. And maybe I haven't seen it before, but no, there is something special there. So I think that's really great. Good on you, man. Good on the rest of the Filipino story, too.
Yeah. Well done. I really enjoy that, man.
For watching. If you want to see more of Jessica Lee, then you can find her on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok.
And if you want to see more videos about Filipino culture, like and subscribe to The Filipino Story.
Maybe even leave a little comment here or there.
Thank you so much for watching. See you guys next time.
Yes.
Guys, till the next time.
I love that.